Greetings, everyone. Happy Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. This is Mr. D here with another update here for you on this Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. So I've been progressing well in my weight loss. Start with the weight loss update first. And well, I've lost another 2.5 pounds to make it six total that I've lost in the past 2 weeks at the weight loss group and throughout the journey. It's been a very interesting journey so far, but we're learning and we're growing and we're going and we're understanding some of the things that we're doing that are beneficial and helpful in this journey ahead. And hopefully, we're getting it in the right direction finally after 20 or so years that we finally feel with the preset of the channel in the spring, and now we seem to turn the corner on what is better for us and going for us and doing well for us. So I'm hoping for the best going forward, but we never know, and you can only take it one day at a time and do your best. So like I said, I lost 2.5 pounds last week. Total of 6 pounds lost. Overall, I've probably lost about 20, 18 or 19 pounds since the beginning of my highest weight at the pandemic, in the high in the at the end of the first wave of the pandemic in 2021. So in a year and almost over a year, I've lost about, or maybe even long. Well, it's been a year. It's been over a year. I've year and a half. I've lost about 20, almost 20 pounds, about 18, 20 pounds in that year. And I'm hoping that, I'll keep going with it. And I'm hoping to get to those goals some days, but we set those small goals for whatever we plan to do in life. And, I don't have a big goal this week. I'm going to weigh in this week. I previously thought I wasn't, but that plan has changed for 2 weeks from now. So we will be weighing in, as far as I know, on this coming Monday. So the plan is to at least lose 1.5 pounds this week. I know I'm taking a little lighter than normal, but there are circumstances in life, and I don't want to set myself up to fail. So that's the plan as of right now. I'm planning to exercise a little more if I can get an extra day of exercise in. I actually need to get 2 days in because I did not walk at the day program one day this week because I had a webinar. So I'm planning to get 2 days in if I can. The weather is supposed to be very nice, very calming. So I'm hoping to do that, do the things that I love to do, and getting out again in the community, which is so much needed now. The pandemic, as long as I take the precautions and I'm able to physically distance myself when going out and about, that's the key thing. We had the conversation with my psychiatrist this afternoon about getting out again in the world. And so I'm planning on doing that more, and I have been, and I need to continue to do so. So that's the plan right now, is to go out a little bit more and get out and do a little bit more maneuvering and getting out and exploring the world like we used to pre-COVID. I don't see why we can't, and we need to start doing that. It's very imperative because of it helps lose weight, and if we help with losing weight and we make the simple swaps that we've been making, that all that works in relation to each other. So I can't see, why that wouldn't be a thing. And so we're going to plan on it and see how it goes. As far as simple swaps this week, I'm starting to make some simple swaps. As far as my breads go, I'm starting to use more wheat breads. I started with wheat bread earlier this week as far as my bun usage, because everybody knows I like buns. I'm not using the regular buns anymore. I'm just the full throttle potatoes buns. I'm using more of a whole wheat bun, and it seems to keep substance in me and work its progress with the more affordable food choices such as peanut butter, so on and so forth. I also today bought wheat bagels for my next round of bagels, so we'll see how that goes this week. It's going to be interesting, and so making those simple changes, as we go on in life, and not get so much of the stuff that we know is a trigger or a set off for me in my home, will work out great for you. And if you have the things that you need to, to have to work on, that'll be a thing. Tomorrow's my day off, so I will probably be having, I have shrimp set out for tomorrow, so that's a nice little dish, and maybe have some rice with it. So we'll see how that goes too, and hoping for the best with that as well. Um, so just those simple swaps, those simple things. Cooking at home is very important. I found out it's very, very important to cook at home because you're saving money, and at the way inflation is, and the cost of the recession we are in, it can be very challenging to afford food and delivery services, the delivery fees, so on and so forth. So, it can be difficult to afford all that. So, I'm thinking that we need to do things more. Personally need to do things more like eating at home and not spend maybe only having 1 or 2 meals a week as opposed to 3 or 4 that I was doing in the past. And when I'm not well and I'm not medicating, that can be an issue too. Is I don't want to cook and I don't have the energy to stand there. But this week is week day number 5 on the medicine, so I'm hoping that we can break the habit and keep going through the week, not having any issues with that. I believe it's day number 5 today, so I'm hoping for the best and having no issues with that. As far as non-scale victories this week, I was able to get the regular gloves on again at the day program for preparing things, cleaning things. I'd been using the larger size for a while, and now I'm back to the normal size. So hopefully that is good. I'm doing some better things with carrying, lifting, things, sort of things better. Also, no qualms about that. No issues. Um, some other non-scale or non-emotional victories are I'm able to carry things in the house without an issue up to 22 steps to my apartment. I'm not having any issues carrying things like I did in the past. So that's a big step. Those are all big steps in the world. So I'm hoping, that those pay off and eventually we keep those small changes up. As far as emotional victories, I think just being able to focus better, being able to stay on task better, being able to do so much more in a day and not be so reluctant to go back to sleep. I think the thing is keeping on the medicine. It maybe taken it come when it happens and I stay on it, I seem to do well. And in fact, I took it about 10 minutes ago. So, it'll start to wean off. It'll wean off about an hour and 20 minutes or so, and I'll be okay, and I'll get some sleep tonight, and today's my day off, so I did take it an hour later, but, tomorrow will be my day off, so the night before I should take it an hour later, so I have that little bit of that free time to, do what I need to do and get some more relaxation time for myself, but, that's how I plan on doing things, and, so tomorrow you'll see me with less hair, so that'll be a new thing. And I think that's about it. I think it's about it this week. Just keeping up with the plan. Next week I meet with the nutritionist. I have to make a list of what's in the grocery store. So all these things, all these new changes are coming, and they can be difficult. Change is difficult for anybody, especially me being on the autism spectrum. That can be very difficult, but I'm willing to accept, willing to change, and try new things. One last thing I think I forgot to tell you is that I am now drinking more plain water instead of the I'm drinking some flavored when I want it, but very rarely I drink more of the plain water. So these are all small changes that we're making as far as things go. So I just want to make everybody aware of that. And I think that's about it for right now. So I think that's good. And I think I'll sign off for now and have a good week, everybody. We'll talk to you hopefully later next week. Have a good week, everyone. Stay safe.